This is A.E. Chandler with another episode of Original History. I'm the author of The Scarlet Forest, A Tale of Robin Hood, and we are right now in Robin Hood country. This is known as King John's Palace in King's Clipstone. Actually, it was this particular part that is the surviving ruin was built probably 1279 or 1280 by John's grandson, Edward I, who is the king in the Scarlet Forest novel. And this was probably the chamber block. You can see how thick the walls were on the ground floor. They're much thinner on the upper level. And so there probably wouldn't have been a third level to it, probably just would have been those two. And if we zoom in here, you can see 3 beam holes, and possibly you can even make out the transition between the ground and first floors, because we're in England, the first floor is not on the ground. Some of the edges have been redone, the masonry redone. This fill was done in the 1990s. There's actually a door on the left and a window on the right. Some people were saying that it's a full-size carriage door. It's not. They excavated the foundation before they put in the masonry, and they can see that one had the bottom for a window. And that is the remains of another window on the upper floor. There's another one. I think there's a third one in what is now a hole. It's been falling down steadily for a few hundred years. There are the porta potties. So this was not actually a palace, it was a hunting lodge. And the king would come here and hunt fallow deer from his park. It's very close to Sherwood Forest. All of the Plantagenet kings stayed here. You can see different kinds of stone in the wall, including Mansfield Red. And that's the same stuff that you will see in the brick hall at Rufford Abbey with the carvings. So the ruins that we're looking at is actually the fill in the wall, but there are 4 stones that are actually faced that remain on the upper story. There's no evidence that there were any on the ground floor, so it is entirely possible that they just plastered right over the rubble fill on the ground floor, and just the first floor was high status or fancy. But there's a fishing pond down here, and apparently when Edward II visited in 1315, he had the pond drained so he could eat all of the fish, because they had already run out of deer. And this site is being excavated by Mercian Archaeology, and so a lot of this information is coming from them. And we're going to be excavating some pits over that way, try to find the boundary wall, and we'll see if we get there. So if you're interested in more original history, you can check out the other videos on this channel, or my novel, The Scarlet Forest, A Tale of Robin Hood, and it's available at Amazon, Chapters, and all over. Thanks!